All right, good morning, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is March 30th, Saturday. Last Saturday class here in March. Hope you're all having a good day and ready to work out. So today we're going to have some Shodan Kihon along with some kicking drills, and then we're going to refresh and review Kankudai, Kankusho, Gojishio Sho, and Gojishio Dai. So with that, let's get started. Hi, Neelish. And some back kicks. Long to right. Right back here. The legs and the foot pointing out. Those hips. That goes in through. Back it longer, ball foot. And from the middle, cross your legs. And legs. Left leg forward. Front leg, back leg equal. Pitch. Good. A little bit slow. All right. Just quick warm up. So I think we're good. All right. So let's get into the SHodan Kihon. So kind of go as far away from the camera as you can. Now, by your daddy beat number on my height. I'm on the pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Roll. Hey. All right, now going backwards, I want you to change the tempo. So sometimes 1, 2, 3. Sometimes 1, 2, 3. Sometimes 1, 2, 3, really fast. And then sometimes 1, 2, 3. We're going to come back up and come back 2 again. So go ahead and mix up the tempo. Pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Go. All right. Pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Go. Girl. Pitch. Knee. On. Go. Hey. All right. Bye. Yuki. Kizami Magiri. Yakuzu. Pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Go. Hey. Sure. Pitch. Knee. On. Go. Hey. Bye. Yuki. Kizamazuki. Kizami Magiri. Yakuzu. Pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Mate. Or Ushiro. Pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Go. Hey. Back to the left leg forward. Hey. All right. Get on the right. Good again. Jackson. Pitch. Hey. Hey. On. Hey. Hey. Go. Hey. Okay, so this time I want you to do the same thing going backwards. Okay, number I Udakan. Back leg Maigeri. Pull it back. Yeah, okay. So it looks like this. One. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Here we go. Pitch. E. On. E. Go. Hey. Good. Back to get out right. All right. So tuke. Empiuchi. Udakan. Yaksu. Pitch. E. On. Go. Bushiro. Pitch. E. On. Go. Good, you may. I think that's. Oh wait, yes, you just did it. Nice, Bob. Hidari. Okay. Come on. Hey. Oh, okay. Kidari Magiri Gyakunute. Pitch. Hip. On. Go. Hey. All right, so don't forget the move through stance by bending in. Don't forget landing with the ball of the foot, big toe kind of leading as you step forward, not the heel. Bushiro. Pitch. Hey. On. Hey. Go. Hey. Go. Okay. Let's get going. Get out again. Right. My eight. All right. Ryan Gary Maigeri. So Izami Maigeri 2-9 pitch. On. Go. Hey. Mate. Hey. This time go down field. Pitch. On. Hey. Mate. Now Kizami Mawashigiri. Mawashigiri 2-9. Pitch. On. E. Hey. Mate. Hey. Next thing this time go down field. Pitch. On. Hey. Mate. All right. Kizami Mawashigiri. Yoko Kikomi. Land forward. Jackson. Pitch. Hey. Hey. Mashigiri. Hey. Hey, Mate. Hey. Izami Yoko Kikomi. Mashigiri. Yes. Sure you get that knee over the side here so that the ankle and the hip end up in the same line as your target. Pitch. Hey. 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 On. Hey. She. Hey. I might say. Hey. Hey. On. Hey. Hey. I might say. Okay, last set of kicks. All right, get him like my giddy, Yoko Keagi, Yoko Kikomi, and forward, yeah, pitch. Hey, hey, on, hey, hey, and my stay. Pitch, pitch, hey, 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 my stay. All right. Questions on that? Any comments? Things you'd like to do over?
Sensei, that one drill with our using our arms, you did a down block, rising block, reverse punch. I'm trying to remember the sequence.
No, it's Gedanbarai, Uraken, back fist, reverse punch.
Okay, that was it. I missed the back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, back fist. And then what we did, we also added a Maigeri in between pull back Yakuzuki.
Thank you. I'm going to try to remember that, but I was adjusting my sound too.
All right, no problem. No problem. All right, let's do that one once again. Let's add a Gedanbarai my 8. So Gedanbarai, Uraken off the front hand, and then just reverse punch right now. Pitch. Make it Bamban Duki time. Bam, bam, bam. On. Hey. G. Hey. Zero. Same thing. Pitch. On. Hey. Now, Gedanbarai, Uraken. Back leg front snap kick. Pull back. Yep. Pitch. Hey. Knee. Hey. On. Hey. Hey. Go. Hey. Zero. This time we're going to do a front leg kick this time. Uraken Izami Maigeri. Yeah, good. Pitch. Hey. Knee. Hey. On. Hey. 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 All right. All right, let's get started on some kicking drills this morning. So, I'm gonna work a little bit on the details of the kicks, and then we'll bust out a few as we get the details figured out. Okay. All right, so let's all face this way, and what I want you to try and do on the first one is just pick the foot off, and as your heel comes a little bit off the ground, then I got to pull the ball of my foot up toward my shin this way. So when I lift, my foot is as parallel to the floor or to the ground as possible. All right, and then I want you to squeeze your thighs together and bend into this front knee as you start to move into it. Okay, if you're behind the ankle with your knee patella here, you're going to fall backwards. Even if I lift here, I got no choice but to fall backwards. What I want to do is I want to get stable onto this side, and then my next part of that will be go a little bit further so I can drive forward into the target. So let's just do the lift part. Okay, check your ankle, see if it's pulled all the way up. And hold at the top. And up. Squeeze the thighs together. Go. All right, so then the next part, we're going to lift, stop, check our position. Are we in the right spot? Then we're going to extend the ball of the foot forward. The hip is going to go forward. So from here, ball of foot goes forward, hip goes forward. Then hip comes back, ball of the foot comes back, and then I step back down. Okay, so we'll do this in 4 counts. Okay, so I'm going to lift 1, ball and hip out 2, bring it back 3, put it all the way to the floor 4. Okay. Pitch, knee, sun, cheek. Pitch, knee, sun, pitch, knee, sun, cheek. Pitch, knee, sun, pitch, knee, sun, cheek. 1 more. Pitch, knee, sun, cheek. All right, now all 1 count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so make it go out, pull back all the way. Pitch. So make sure that your snapback is already here by the time you start to step backwards. If you're still snapping back while your knee passes, my guess you're probably dropping your ankle, dropping your foot below the knee. So try and at least keep your foot above the knee so you can kick somewhere in the groin to belly area. You keep your foot above that position, you'll be right there. Okay. Pitch. Pitch. Check your foot position too. Don't have it tipped in too much. Good. Switch side. Any questions on that? I'm going to watch you guys on this side here. All right, so let's go to the other side. Okay, just a knee lift this time. And show me your foot is parallel to the floor as much as you can. Yeah, like that, Mike. Good. All right, ready? Go back. Pitch. And down. Hold it. Make sure you hold it up there. Go a little longer, Masa. Train the legs. Go longer. Yeah, even more. Even more. More longer than Miho. You're about 6 inches taller than her. So go. Yeah, there you go. Now we're working. Pitch. No kick yet, Miho. Hand back. Pitch. All right, Miho, can you bring your ankle back just a little bit? Yeah, right underneath your knee. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yes, there. Yes. Now you've got some extra snap out that you can do. Okay. All right, back. Sun. Back. Chi. Back. Go. Good. And back. All right. So now 4 counts. Lift. Kick out. Point your ball of the foot. Bring the hip forward, then bring the hip back on number 3 with the ankle, leaving the knee up, and then putting the foot down. Ready. Hitch. Knee. Push. Bring it back. Sun. Chi. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. All right, Dirk, as you switch sides using your right leg, right? One of the things that I'm seeing is this hand here, which is your right, stays where it is. You're like here. Bring this more in front. Okay, so as you switch sides, switch hands too. Okay, don't do it as a pre-kick, but do it as you start to kick. Okay, all right, here we go. A couple more. Pitch. Knee. That's better. San. Chi, sorry. Pitch. Knee. San. Chi. All right, Miho, try and get your hip involved in the pullback too. Right now, you're just pulling back with the leg. You're sending the hip out pretty good, but you're not pulling it back to neutral. Pitch. Knee. San. That's better. She. All right, so let's go one count, but real easy. See if you can feel all those four parts to it, and then we'll add it up at the very end. Pitch. Go all the way, Masa. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Sun. She. All right, Dirk, when you do it all together, your toes are pointing down when you lift your knee. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's better. She. That's better. Good. Go. All right, so same thing for you, Mike. I know your legs don't want to cooperate, but as you're kicking, you're not letting your backside hand come forward enough to create the new kamae, right? So it's kind of staying down here. So as you kick with your left leg, yeah, bring that left hand farther forward and then come back to right hand forward as you come back. Okay. All right, now let's bust it out. Ready? Nice and hard, nice and fast. Pitch. E. Okay, kick chewed on Miho. San. That's still chin. She. That's better. Go. All right, so Andy Lashage, if you can, don't know if your knee is restricting you, see if you can do that kick without stopping in the middle of the pullback. Okay, let me see. Let's see a couple more. Pitch. That's better. Nip. San. All right, good. Yeah, man. All right, good work on that. Any questions on my Getty? Okay. Worked on some Maashigiri. All right, so Maashigiri has some interesting features to it that a lot of folks don't take advantage of the things that make it easy. Okay, folks want to take and do the lift. You know, they've heard, oh yeah, lift it way at the back here. Yes, but you also have to lift it in the back and turn the hips at the same time. So as you lift, it's got a kind of a circular movement to it already from the lift. So let's just do that lift and see if you get the ankle sort of parallel with the, or on the same height off the floor with the knee. If it's a little low, that's fine. I get it. Folks don't have the flexibility in their hips and so on, but should kind of look like this. So as you lift in the back, you also turn the hips forward. Okay, notice my hands change position. Pivot on the ball of the foot as I come forward. All right, so let's just do that. So left leg forward. We're going to lift off the backside. Try and lift in the back, but rotate the hips forward at the same time. So the travel of the knee kind of comes at a diagonal here rather than right down the middle. Okay. And so what we're trying to do is build the muscles in the obliques there and the hip adductors in there so that you can lift it to whatever height you want. All right, good. Pitch. And so I want to get this parallel and then drop the hip, pull the hip back, and push the foot down to the floor. Knee. Next over. Use this hip, right hip. Drop that foot down. San. Chi. Go. All right, now let's throw the kick in there. And I want you to kick, but I don't want you to put the foot down yet. But I want you to tip the hip back over. So we're going to kick, bring it here. Like you're going to kick a Maigiri afterwards. And that'll be the second count. Okay. So we're going to go all the way to the kick, pull back, and flop the hip. Then we're going to put it down into pitch. Knee. On. T. Go. Good. Sorry, I was counting two. Hopefully you got still doing it one. Here we go. Yeah, one in pitch. Knee. Two. On. One. Two. Pitch. Two. Good. All right, now all one count. You're laying forward. Maashigiri. Get the hip tipped over. Okay, so the hip needs to be tipped over here like this. Not back here like this. Not way over here like this. Good. So it gets tipped over. Then it has to get tipped back to bring it neutral. So you put the foot down. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Pitch. Knee. On. Knee. Go. I good. Other leg. Okay, I'm gonna watch you guys on this one. Any questions on that so far? All right, no questions. All right, good. All right, here we go. Mashigiri. Migi. Kicking Hirari. Hitch. So I'm sorry, just the knee left. Hip. Just the knee left, Mike. And then knee left, drop the hip and step forward. There you go. And back. San. All right, nice. Higashis, I like that. She. Mike, if you can, just a little bit more hip tip over the top. Go. That's better. All right, and Dirk, when you're doing that kick, no flying, no chicken dance. Okay, keep them in here tight. And when you do that kick, bring your other side hand into your belly button or just above your into your solar plexus. But make sure that other hand goes out this way too. Don't have it all crumbled into here. Okay. All right, here we go. A couple more. Pitch. That's better. Tip it down and go. Yeah. Hip. And back. San. And back. So same thing with you, Andy, if you can have that tipped over a little bit more. And here's what I would say to help you with your knee, not stressing it so much. Go ahead and pre-turn that foot as you're getting ready to lift. So show me that. Pre-turn your right foot. No. Pre-turn your right foot open, toes toward the window. There you go. Yeah. No, not do it before, just before you start to lift. There you go. Yes. 1, 2. Does that help a little bit? Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead and do that. That way it's in the right spot and you don't have to put as much torque on it. All right, let's do 2 counts. So 1 all the way to the kick, 2 tip it over. Or I'm sorry, 1 all the way to the kick and bring it back, tip it over, and then 2 put it down. Itch. And down. 2. And back. Itch. Knee. All right, so try and make the tip it back over like you're going to do a front snap kick a little bit more smooth. Try and make it all part of the withdrawal of the ankle. Itch. All right, so let me get a little bit more clarity here. So I'm watching a few of yous. Okay, so as you kick out, okay, we did this, right? And tip over, right? So now we have to pull it, tip it back over when I pull the ankle back. So from here, okay, so I kick out, and as I'm pulling the ankle back, the hip is coming back too, and I drop the knee. So here's what I see a lot of you doing: 1, 2, 3. After you're already pulled back, so 1 and 2, 3. So try and do the kick out. The hip comes back when the ankle comes back too. Let's do a couple more. Pitch. And back. Down, knee. Back. Pitch. And down, knee. Pitch. Knee. So make sure you put it down on number 2. Pitch. Knee. Put it down. Good. So the reason why I'm breaking that up is give you a little bit of opportunity to go find your muscles to hold your posture. Doesn't necessarily mean you'd ever do that for real or anything, but if you can keep your posture, it lets you have all your weapons online at the same time. Okay, one more time. Let's go through full kick, tip it over, set it down, no stop. Try and get that hip tip back to zero, neutral, as part of the ankle withdrawal on the kick. Hitch. So same thing for you, Miho. Your elbows are coming out a little bit when you kick. Yeah, especially your right one. So as you pull this back, just pull it back, squeeze it in to your side. Nip. That's better. And back. Done. Back. She. One more. Go. All right, good. All right, questions on that? All good? All right, let's do some Yoko Kikomi work. All right. Now this one will go forward again too. So this one, my Getty feeling is this comes up and then tips over as you get to the front. As you turn that pivot on the ball of the foot, okay? As you lift up, then it tips over on the way up. But it comes up the middle, and this knee goes a little bit past your left leg. Because what you want is your ankle and your hip to be in line with the target that you're aiming at. So here, check the ankle, hip, ankle, there. Okay? So we're just going to do the lift for right now. Make sure you bring your knee far enough that way. So your ankle and hip joint are aligned with your target. So pick something in front of you, a camera or a book on the shelf or something like that. Aim your hip and hip joint, center of your hip joint, and your ankle, maybe center of the foot at your target. Okay, so we're just going to do the lift, and then the same thing at the very end here. One, I'm going to tip it over and stand back up and step forward again. So as I just lift, then I got to tip the hip forward before I go down. Go itch and knee and okay. Watch too. Here's another mistake that I see people make when they do their lift. Their foot is too far away from their knee, their hamstring here. This foot should be back here. Push out fully with quad, kind of able to really tense that from a full extension of quad down into a full contraction. Okay, ready? So bring that ankle back toward the hamstring. Pitch and back. So as you switch, hands, elbow on this left side, stays in tight. Right side goes to about 1 fist away. Both hands need to be facing, even though my body turns to the side. Pitch and pitch and pitch. Really use that hip to violently bring it back. Pitch and all right, now let's extend the kick. All right, and I want you to stop. We're going to go really kind of slow. Stop at the end of the kick. Then when you pull it back, I want you to pull it back and tip the hip all in the same motion. So it's going to look something like this. So from here, I'm going to go up to the end, bring it back. As I'm bringing the ankle back, I tense the groin, I bring the hip back, and everything gets aligned here before I put it down. So I want you to go to all one count to the pullback. I'm sorry, to the end of the kick. That's one. Pull the whole thing back. Get yourself square to the world like you're going to do on my Getty, two. And then we'll kick out or we'll step out. Pitch, knee, up, and pitch, knees, and all the way to the end of the kick. Pitch, knee, up, pitch, knee, up. Right, bring that ankle back. You'll flip the hip over. Now you go. One more of this counts. Pitch, knee, up. All right, now all one count. Ready? Pitch, knee. Check hands, pointing at the target. On. Go. All right, good. All right, let's go to the side. All right, let's break it into pieces again. Let's do the lift. And same thing, Andy, make sure you let's see. Is everybody, all right, Andy, are you just going to stay on that side? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so if you don't have knee issue on that side, just go ahead and pivot on it, okay? All right, here we go. So we're going to just do the lift and pivot and try and get the knee past the right leg so the ankle and the hip joint are facing the target. Pitch. That's it, good. And yeah, back. Knee. That's it, Masa. Let that left arm come up just a little bit more. There you go, and back. Han. And back. She. And back. Go. Mike, can you tip that hip over anymore? There you go. Yeah, yeah. It's hard on the hip, I know. Okay, couple more. Pitch. Tip that hip over a little bit more, Derek. That's it. Can you get the ankle up anymore? There you go. Good. So more ankle up is a function of, everybody come look, is a function of how far you've tipped that hip over, right? Most people aren't Gumbies when it comes to being able to, no hip tip, do like that, right? Notice even with that, I gotta tip my hip over. But the more you tip your hip over this way, the easier it is to lift that leg kind of parallel to the floor. Okay. So the less hip tip, see, I'm only able to get there. I only tip it this much, but if I tip it more, I can do more. So a lot of that has to do with, what you got going on in your hip joint. But some of that has to do with how much you give yourself the ability to do it by changing the rest of your hip. You're still only lifting it that much, right? But if the hip is here, that much C is only down there. That's it, right? But if I tip it more, that's the same amount of tip. It's just my hip goes more. So it gives me a better opportunity to kick straight sideways. All right, let's go a couple more of those. Same, just the lift. Hitch. And back. Try lifting more like you're going to do a front snap kick first. You tend to kind of come out to the side and then bring it around, kind of like a Maashigiri does. So bring it up and then tip it over at the very end of the pivot. Ready? Hitch. That's it. Yes, good. And back. Okay, Masa, again, get that left arm a little bit more out when you make that turn. Yep. That's it, Mike. Good. And back. San. Over. Tip it over and down. She. And back. Dirk, did you feel the right arm go out here somewhere before you brought it in? So as soon as you kick, first thing that happens is this arm goes this way. Okay? Try and bring this arm straight back and still have everything aligned to the target. Okay, one more of this. Hitch. And back. All right, good. Now let's do the lift and all the way to the kick. Stop at the end of the Yoko Kikomi. 2 will be bring it back, ankle and hip joint back. 3 will be down. Ready? Hitch. Up and out. Leave it out, push it out, push it out. Neat. San. And step forward. Go ahead and step forward. And then come back. There you go. Hitch. Neat. San. So one thing I found too with this one to make it a little bit easier to hold it out is that hip extension and tip off of the first part of the kick. So the more I'm this way, the more I'm not aligned. I got something in the middle here that I just can't hold it up. But if I'm over here, my obliques and my adductors here do a pretty good job of holding that up. Okay. But once I start rolling it over this way, now I'm into my quads and I lose my adductors and my obliques start going into my uh, abdominal muscles, and it's kind of somewhere in between. I lose grabbing power for that kick. So tip that thing over. I think you'll find that it stays up a little bit easier. All right, a couple more. Hitch, knee, sun, and back. Hitch, knee, sun. Land forward, Mike. All right. Hitch, knee, sun. One more. Hitch, knee, sun. All right, all one count now. Hitch. E. So, Dirk, just a little bit more violently get yourself back to square after the kick. All right. You're making a good kick. I like it, but you're already starting to fall forward when your foot is only like this much back. So it's not all the way back by the time you put it down. Son. She. And last one. Go. All right, good, Yummy. All right, go get a drink of water real quick, and then we'll come and finish up the class. Mike, we got about 5 minutes yeah, about 5 minutes before you gotta bug out. So you go when you can or when you need to, okay? All right, come back. All right, let's start with some concrete eye. Aioi. Come on, fingers, thumbs, thumbs, Done. Yeah. Pitch. Knee. Cross the eye. Stretch your arms. Pitch. On the sheet. That's happening on the pitch. Knee. Pitch. Pitch. On. Sheet. Strike the neck. Pitch. Back fist. Punch. Punch. Smash. Rubber punch. Down. Back down. And motion. Pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over back. Back. 10. 10. Pull down. Get out of the right. Switch it up. Put the underneath. Hang on. Pivot. Step back. Until we get a pitch. Right? And switch. Questions on that one? Again? Like everybody's good. All right. Let's do that one more time. Okay. All 4 of these. Pitch. Pitch. Deep. Next feet together. Punch. Ready? Pitch. 1 time. All the way to tear the phone book. I'm sorry, all the way to the groin strike. Pitch. Pitch. Next. All the way to the groin strike. Knee. The elbow. Pitch. Pitch. 1. All the way to 2 pumps. Pitch. All the way to the low shoot. Pitch. Pitch. All the way to the hammer pitch. All the way to the Uchuki high. Pitch. Pivot. Stop. All the way to the back. Pitch. Hey. He got it. All right. Good work on that one. Let's go now to tongue control. Lower pitch. Melody. E. Thumb. Punch and listen. Repeat. What you do? Ready? Ante and catch on the wrist. Pull, my giddy. Back fist. Uchuki punch. Punch. Low on the line. This right arm is parallel to the ground. Cover. There's one bit. Repeat catch. Punch. Punch. On the line. Low. Cover. On to get my high. Bring the hands to the right side. Double punch. Pitch. Up. Right underneath. Okay, we're going to go down into Fudodachi, pressing down, and then we're going to jump immediately, end up with right leg forward, to the front, shoot the wall. Pitch, knee. Okay. And going down, hitch. Knee. Unwind it, sun, and catch. Knee, block. Back fist. Block, punch, punch. Move the right leg. Catch, move back. Make the Gary land, right leg forward, down, the ground, hitch. And hop it back up, motion. One more. 15, 20, 8. All right, questions on that one? All right. Let's watch you guys do it. See if I can help you with that. All right. So, Kankusho. Hitch. Knee. Sanshi. Go, Dirk. Go. There you go, Andy. Knee. Sun. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go, Rook. Hitch. Hitch. Catch. No. Catch me, huh? There you go. Yep. Hitch. Back fist. Uchiyuki. Punch, punch. Manjigamai. There you go. Good. Knee to the fumble. It's neat. All right, so Miho, go back to that the one before that. So the Gedan Barai. When you make that back stance, make sure you get your hip turned more forward too, not just straight to right. Go, it's neat. Make a back stance. Turn the head. Yes, there you go. Now double punch. Good. Same thing with this side. Itch. Neat. Sun. Catch and catch. Shake. Jump. Itch. Neat. Sun. Shake. Go. Unwind it. Catch. Itch. Neat. Sun. Shake. Itch. No, Andy. So you're on the double punch, right? Catch. Look backside. Go all the way up. Catch. Mikazuki Gary. Itch. Neat. Sun. Itch neat. Sun sheet. All right, good. Good. Yummy. All right, not too shabby. Good job. All right. So now any questions on that before we move on to Gojo Show? No, okay, good. All right, let's go. Seems all that work over the last several weeks has paid off. Good job. All right, and Gojo Show. Right over Takiwaki, across, punch, kick, land foot. Punch, kick, land foot. Step back, elbow, reach, and pull. Split. 1, 2, 3. Reach, pull. Split. 2, 2. Good top, reach. Step across, left on top, pull right on top. Cross, Right on top to left on top. Hitch, catch, split. 1, 2, 3. Next right. 1. Same thing, other side. 3. So kick in place. I believe forward cover punch, downward block, and at your hip, reach and pull. Split. 1, 2, 3. Make your adjustments. Going that way down. Pitch, toss. Go. Reverse punch, toss. 8. Pitch. Hammer fist. Block punch. Yeah, 8. Pitch down. Up. Back. Twist on the hips. Down with the hands. And come all the way around. Double down block with the hands. Just up. And strike Kosadachi. Strike with this part of the wrist. Pull. Questions? All right, so let's see you guys do it here. All right, what's your show? It's done. She. Can you make that a fudodachi, mijo? Yeah, there you go. It's neat, sunshi. It's. Hey, Dirk, did you forget the beginning kicking drills from my Getty? Toes are down again. Come on, pick those up. Come on. It's all right. That's why they call it training, all right? All right, here we go. Pick those toes up. It's knee, Sanchi. It's knee, catch. It's knee, Sanchi. Go, catch. It's knee, Sanchi. Go. All the way to the toss. Go to the toss. Hold on, wait. Mio and Masa, go back to the first toss. There you go. Good. Hitch, step across. Reach, pull. Hitch. Hitch, catch. Hitch. Knee, Sanchi. Hitch. Nope. Next strike, Dirk, with the right hand shoot though. Yep. E. San. She. Yep. Uchiuke. Kick. Land forward, cover punch, and down block. Itch, catch. Itch. Knee, Sanshi. Big toss. Itch. So Miho, instead of having your backside hand here, I want the forearm there. Yeah, so bigger. Left, make your left hand just a little bit longer away from the body too. Yeah. Itch. Itch. Nick. First move, Dirk. There you go. Itch. Knee. Ki. All right, go back to the first move, right leg forward. Okay. When you step back to make that hammer fist, make sure that you're still looking down this line. Don't let your head go that way because your body's moving that way. Keep your head facing this way. Ich, knee. That's it. Good. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Twist. Ich, knee, slow, kosadachi, the next one. Go. Ich, catch, and pull. Good, yummy. All right, so one thing I will give you guys just a little tip on. So on this shuto, okay, on this shuto here, notice my elbow is kind of down the middle, so that when I tip this over, my elbow pushes to the middle. Some of you are doing shuto out here, and then when they bring their hand in, see how the elbow's like pointed out that way, and then going in that way. Okay, so this elbow needs to be down the middle. Okay, so here, down the middle, I got a rotated hip, and then my elbow pushes forward and goes back down the middle with the hand and elbow kind of driving through. So be careful to get that elbow a little bit further in, okay? All right, last one. Go to show die. Right. Shoot down, move it out. Punch, kick, pull back, punch. Pitch. Knee, punch, kick, punch, move your right leg forward, elbow, back leg, strike low, fit, and then catch. Stand. Poke, poke, poke. Push off your right foot to pivot. And poke, poke, poke. Every time. Step across. Up as you lift. Toss down, closed fist. Left is palm down, right is palm up. Now switch. Both hands open, palm up. Step across, lift, lift. Both fists closed, right and left is palm up, right is palm down. Catch. Stand. Poke, poke, poke. Low shoot go, one. Backwards. Low shoot go, two. Backwards. Okay, step forward, bird feet. High, low, kick, pull cuff, pull punch, and get on right, looking forward. Catch. Stand. Poke, poke, poke. Quick toss, one. Left leg shoot down, and Nikite. And then triangle, toss, pitch. Left leg shoot down, Nikite. First move. Hammer fist, and Oisiki, right? Hands to the hips. I'm sorry, hands to the chest. Back, chest, turn. Down. Up. Okay, it's going to end up in Nekodachi again. So land heel, then lift up on the toe. Itch. Right? Pivot, push. All right. Any questions? No, that's an awful lot of kata. Uh-oh, do we lose one? Like we lost Dirk.
My camera is off. I don't know why.
All right. All right, here we go. You think you're getting it fixed, Dirk, or no?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Goshio die. Itch. Tate Tsukes. San. That's it, mijo. Good. Shi. Urodachi. Ich ni sanshi. Ich. Ich ni sanshi. Ich. Ni. All right, Tomasa, go back to the elbow. Yeah, now move your left leg over to do the mate, okay? Yes, there you go. Itch, catch. Knee, pull back, extend. Itch, Nissan. Itch, push off that right foot, pivot, and pull. Itch. Knee, Sanshi. Go. Rook, itch. Itch. Nissan. Chi, catch. Go. Rook, hitch, hutch. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hotch. Coup. Masa, left hand is up at your chest. There you go. Itch. Catch. Knee. Extend. Itch. Nissan. Itch. Big toes. Itch. Tate. Shoot the punt or Nukite and toss the other way. Itch. Nip. Hanshi. Keep your head facing this way. Yeah. Good. Itch. Chest. Back. Chest. Twist. Itch. E. Un. She. Yeah, man. All right, good. So come take a look real quick. I'm just want to make sure you guys are clear. So on this should be tipped at a 45 degrees and using this part in here as like a catch. Right here, I'm catching. I'm catching here. And this has a good little twist to it. So it's twisted forward, but I'm catching with this part. I'm striking with this part of the wrist this way, this way. Notice my thumb is in, my index finger is out, and my other fingers are tight here, and I'm using this part of my wrist to strike. Standing, okay, here, standing. Try not to come up with this either. So from here, the elbow goes more to flat, not up above the shoulder. Okay. All right. Any other questions? No? Okay. Have a great weekend today. Enjoy the day. As you can see, it's another gorgeous day in Florida. I only got another week and a half and I got to come back. So we'll see you guys live soon.